Abolitionism. This is the social reform where people wanted to get rid of and end slavery. So abolitionists were people who wanted to end slavery, where abolitionism was the reform of trying to end slavery. So an abolitionist was somebody who fought for the cause to end slavery. And they didn't just feel that slavery was wrong. They wanted to abolish. That's where the name comes from, abolition, abolish. They wanted to abolish slavery and have it completely end. They didn't want to just ignore the problem any longer. And we're going to talk about William Lloyd Garrison. He was a leading abolitionist, meaning that he was a very famous person that spoke against slavery often. He started a special club called the American Anti-Slavery Society, and this was a very big club that they even had their own newspaper to help spread their words, their beliefs that slavery was wrong. And he lectured northern states on the evils of slavery. He would go and do public speeches all over telling people how horrible slavery really was and give his reasons why. And he would convince many in his life that slavery was wrong. There's also Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was another important abolitionist. He had escaped slavery, so people knew that when he spoke about slavery and how wrong it was, he spoke from experience, so people really did listen to him and their cause. At first, there were really only a few abolitionists. It wasn't a very big group of people. But they believed deeply for their cause, and they kept working, and they worked really hard. And in time, people started to really see the horrors of slavery. And even though it wasn't until after the Civil War that slavery was ended, this movement did much to end an awful part of American history. So these abolitionists did make America better because they made people recognize how terrible slavery really was.